Bring your shoulders gently back, head slightly back and down. Legs and arms uncrossed. Soften your jaw. Soften your forehead. Create a zone of silence around yourself. Whatever happened today is not happening right now, so put that in the past where it belongs. The future hasn't happened yet. So all we have is this precious moment of now. Take a slow, gentle inhale. Deep sigh of letting go. Slow, gentle inhale. Deep sigh of release. Slow, gentle inhale. Deep sigh of letting go of any tension. As you inhale now, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Let it go with a deep sigh. Shoulders up and release. Shoulders up and release. So in continuing to get present, feel the floor beneath your feet. Your legs resting against the chair. Your bottom resting against the chair. And now your back, your mid-back, lower back, upper back. Just notice those sensations. Just getting in touch with our body. It's always in present time. Noticing the taste in your mouth. Listening to the sounds around you. A distant sound. Now another sound. Now another sound. Listen to the music. Notice a sound closer to your body. Notice a sound or a sensation of your breathing. If you haven't already, gently close your eyes. And let's relax the body. Holds a lot of tension and stress. So soften your scalp. Soften the top of your head. Relax your forehead. Soften your temples. Relax your eyelids. Relax your eyebrows and the eyebrow center. Soften your cheeks. And release your jaw. Your tongue floats freely in your mouth. Soften your throat. your arms from shoulder to elbows, elbows to wrists. And now relax your hands. Let them sink into your lap. Softening each fingertip. Take a slow, gentle inhale as you exhale. Soften the whole chest area. Notice the rise and fall of the chest with each breath. Slightly prolong the exhale. Each exhale, relax more deeply. Continuing to let go. And as you slow down, you might even notice the beating of your heart. Soften your belly. And notice the rise and fall of the belly with each breath. Softening the whole pelvic area. And now your back, your upper back, mid back, and lower back. Feel your thighs heavy in the chair. Relaxing your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, and now your feet. The heels of your feet, the top of your feet, the soles of your feet, and each toe. Now scan your whole body, any area that's still tense. Breathe very gently into that area. And as you exhale, feel a letting go. Going deeper, the skin is relaxed. Your internal organs working in harmony and balance. Every cell of your body working together harmoniously. And now, in deep gratitude for having this wonderful body to experience life, and I'm asking you in this moment, regardless of what's going on with your body, to love your body just the way it is. And now ask your body to be still as we move into meditation. So we've relaxed the body. And I want to work deeper with purifying the body. Moving into the purification breaths. As always, these are best done first thing in the morning, 5 times each breath. You may go a little bit longer in class, but the basic practice, 5 times each breath. Earth breath in through the nose, out through the nose, drawing on the healing power of Mother Earth. Water breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, 5 times, drawing upon the healing power of water. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now the fire element in through the mouth, out through the nose, 5 times, drawing in the healing power of light and fire, the healing power of the sun, in through the mouth, out through the nose. And now air in and out through the mouth. Mouth is almost closed. It's a very, very gentle breath, 5 times. Drawing upon the healing power of the life force. Now a very gentle breath in and out through the nose. Make the breath more still, more gentle. The mystics call this space ether, oneness, source, the formless, the timeless, the spaceless. So just rest here for a moment. Let yourself dissolve into this space of perfect peace. Adding a healing prayer, palms up, level of your chest. Beloved Lord, Almighty God, a goddess oneness, through the rays of the sun, through the ways of the air, through the all-pervading life in space, purify us, revivify us, and we pray, heal our bodies, hearts, and souls. Bring your hands above the top of your head, feeling a downpouring of blessing. So we relax the body and we purify the body. Tonight is a shortened form of meditation, being done every day. So the 3 basic energies that we can find within the breath. The one we're going to work on first is to bring us to a state of peace, quietness. Our life is spent in so much activity, so much hectic energy. But if we want to experience wholeness and wellness, we really want to work with a space of quietude. And the way to do that is through the power of breath. We've done this before, but you're going to breathe into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. We're going to do this for a few minutes. So breathe into the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 4. This will bring you into a state of harmony and peace. So go ahead and do that now. In through the count of 4, out to the count of 4. Thoughts will come and go. Just gently go back to the counting. In 4, out 4. Now, the next stage of this particular aspect is slowing down the heartbeat. So you can intentionally quiet and slow down the heartbeat, continuing to count in the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. And if you can notice your heart beating, breathe in for the count of 4 heartbeats, out to the count of 4 heartbeats, and continuing to slow down the breath, which will slow down the heart. And one final aspect, continuing to count, continuing to slow down the heartbeat. As you inhale and exhale, imagine that the veins and arteries are expanding with each breath. They're opening. So to review, we are creating, tuning into that quiet rhythm by using the breath into the count of 4, out to the count of 4 for several breaths. Then the slowing of the heartbeat into the count of 4, out to the count of 4. If you notice your heart beating, breathe into the count of 4 heartbeats and out. Otherwise, just imagine your heart is beginning to slow down. In the third phase, the expansion of the veins and arteries with both the inhale and the exhale. So do that for a few more times, combining all 3 aspects. Now, you'll notice as you've done this practice that the mind begins to quiet, the body is still, and the more you practice it, the more you'll experience a deep place of peace and tranquility and serenity. So, whenever you get out of balance, go to this breath. Now, there's another breath, another aspect of the energy of life, which is one of accomplishment. This is what has us get stuff done in life. And that comes from a different place than the first energy we worked with. Now, the hardship is when we think we have to get stuff done on our own. What the mystics will do is draw upon the energy of whatever word you use, God, the universe, the infinite being, divine intelligence. So, whatever we're doing in life, it's not us that has to get it done. We're doing it in harmony with the will of the universe. So, as you breathe in, say to yourself, I will. And as you breathe out, say to yourself, I will. But again, this is done in harmony with the will of the universe. So you could say, in harmony with the will of the universe, I will to have peace, or whatever you want in your life, whatever you'd like to manifest. So do that for a few times. As you inhale, I will. As you exhale, I will. So again, you're tuning into the will of the universe, working in harmony with that will as you manifest in life. Now, the third energy, I'm going to call the energy of chaos. So if you look at the world right now, our planet is in a state of chaos, whether it's manifesting in nature, storms, or wars, or the disharmonies and duality that we're living in right now. It's a chaotic state. And we get drawn into it through the media, through other people. I know just before I got on this call tonight, I was having not an altercation, but a difference of opinion with somebody. Now, I immediately noticed that I was in a state of chaos rather than that first state, which is a place of perfect peace. So when you find yourself in a state of chaos, what there is to do is to go back to that breathing into the count of four, breathing out to the count of four, and continuing to do that until you experience the energy of peace. So let's go back to that. Into the count of four, out to the count of four. slowing down the heartbeat, expanding the arteries and the veins. Notice how that makes you feel. Now, working with these breaths or these energetic states takes practice. So the more we can remind ourselves during the day, even setting a little alarm or something, to go to that state of peace, breathing into the count of 4, out to the count of 4, just like we did tonight. So rather than just doing it for a few moments in the morning, we can intersperse that through our day. When we do have something we want to accomplish, we're coming from that place of peace that allows for full power and manifestation. So I encourage you to practice that this coming week, actually the next 2 weeks. Again, when you need to get something done in life, I will inhale, I will exhale. And you can add something after that. I will, whatever it is you want. I will peace in my life. I will abundance in my life. I will love in my life. So this gives you an opportunity to practice and then always go back to that state of perfect peace. And when you find yourself drawn into the chaos, immediately try to bring yourself back to that state of equilibrium by breathing into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. Now, coming from this place of stillness and peace, think of your life. Where do you need to bring this into your life? Maybe it's in a relationship. Maybe it's in something going on with your physical body. Maybe it's something that you're trying to get done in life. So just imagine coming from a place of peace and then dealing with what needs to be dealt with, but not from a state of chaos. Think of the people in your life now. How can you interact with them from this state of peace and stillness and see them peaceful? And bring this place of peace onto our community, where there's divisiveness, where we can find wholeness and understanding. In this country we live in, forgot which prophet said, if you want peace, it has to start with you. So seeing our country, the people in it, finding that place of peace and harmony, regardless of their different viewpoints. I think there are 8 billion people on the planet now. Every one of them has their own point of view. And we get righteous about our point of view. And then that manifests in our families, our relationships. Our governments. So, in unison with the will of the divine, we will to have peace. In unison with the will of the divine, we will to have peace. In unison with the will of the divine, we will to have peace. So the John Lennon song, imagine a world with no war. Imagine a world where children are fed and sheltered. Imagine a world where we work in harmony with Mother Nature. Imagine a world where we all manifest our highest state of being. Now just rest for a moment. Begin to move your hands and feet. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth a few times. And when you're ready, open your eyes, first with a downward glance and then with an upward glance. May you be blessed by finding within you and around you a state of peace and wholeness. May you be blessed living in a world of harmony, peace, and vibrant well-being. May you be an instrument of peace, a blessing to the people around you. And so be it.